In today's video, we're diving into the world of United States coin collecting to explore 4 of the most valuable and expensive ultra-rare Sacagawea dollar coins. These fascinating golden dollars are more than just everyday currency. They are prized treasures that have captivated enthusiasts with their history, unique features, and surprising market value. From rare varieties to high-grade examples worth thousands, this is a journey you don't want to miss. First up, we're exploring one of the most rare and valuable, the 2000 Sacagawea dollar, with the Philadelphia P mint mark stands as one of the most fascinating and highly sought-after modern coins in United States numismatics, captivating enthusiasts with its rich symbolism, unique history, and surprising market value. At first glance, it may appear to be an ordinary golden dollar, but collectors know that certain examples of this coin have transformed into prized treasures, commanding impressive prices in today's market. Its blend of historical significance, artistic beauty, and rare variations has elevated it far beyond everyday currency, making it a centerpiece for serious collectors and a compelling discovery for newcomers alike. Introduced in the year 2000, the Sacagawea dollar was part of a bold initiative by the United States Mint to reintroduce dollar coins into everyday circulation. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as indicated by the P mint mark, this coin honors Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a vital role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. More than just currency, it represents a tangible connection to the past, commemorating courage, exploration, and cultural heritage. Its release marked a significant moment in modern coinage, as it replaced the Susan B. Anthony dollar and introduced a new golden alloy designed to distinguish it visually and symbolically from previous issues. The design of the 2000 P Sacagawea dollar is both elegant and deeply meaningful. The obverse features a striking portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, sculpted with remarkable detail and warmth, symbolizing guidance and resilience. The reverse showcases a soaring eagle encircled by 17 stars, representing the States of the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Composed of a manganese brass alloy, the coin has a distinctive golden hue, weighs 8.1 grams, and measures 26.5 millimeters in diameter. In high-grade, uncirculated condition, its luster and sharp details enhance its visual appeal, making it especially desirable among collectors who appreciate both artistry and historical depth. What truly sets certain 2000 P Sacagawea dollars apart is their rarity, particularly when it comes to special varieties and errors. Among the most famous is the Cheerios variety, distinguished by enhanced eagle tail feathers on the reverse, which were included in a limited promotional release. These coins are exceptionally scarce and highly coveted. Additionally, examples displaying strong strikes, satin-like finishes, or minimal contact marks are increasingly difficult to find, especially in pristine, uncirculated grades. The challenge of locating such high-quality specimens significantly drives demand, transforming what was once common currency into a rare and valuable collectible. When it comes to market value, the 2000 P Sacagawea dollar can vary dramatically depending on its condition and variety. Standard circulated examples may hold only modest value, but high-grade uncirculated coins and rare varieties tell a completely different story. Certified specimens in top conditions, particularly those graded MS67 or higher, or those identified as the Cheerios variety, can command prices ranging from $1,000 to as much as $8,900 or more at auction. This impressive range reflects not only the coin's rarity, but also its growing appeal among collectors who recognize its historical importance and visual charm. Over time, these coins have shown steady appreciation, reinforcing their status as desirable long-term collectibles. For collectors looking to acquire a valuable 2000 P Sacagawea dollar, careful selection is essential. Prioritizing coins that are professionally graded and certified by reputable services can ensure authenticity and quality. It is equally important to examine details such as strike sharpness, surface preservation, and the presence of any rare varieties like the enhanced tail feathers. Purchasing from trusted dealers or established auction platforms reduces risk, while proper storage in protective holders helps maintain the coin's condition. Avoiding excessive handling and staying informed through collector communities can further enhance one's ability to make smart and rewarding acquisitions. Another compelling aspect of the 2000 P Sacagawea dollar lies in its growing recognition within the numismatic community as a modern classic with hidden potential. While millions were minted, only a small fraction survive today in truly exceptional condition, free from scratches, dull luster, or heavy contact marks. This sharp contrast between high mintage and low availability of pristine examples continues to captivate enthusiasts, as collectors actively search for coins that stand out in both quality and detail. Coins exhibiting strong eye appeal, radiant golden surfaces, and flawless preservation are increasingly viewed as elite pieces, often drawing intense competition at auctions. The 2000 Sacagawea dollar with the Philadelphia P mint mark represents far more than a simple $1 coin. It is a captivating blend of history, artistry, and rarity that continues to inspire collectors around the world. From its powerful depiction of Sacagawea to its scarce and valuable varieties, it remains a prized treasure and a meaningful addition to any collection. For numismatists seeking a coin that offers both historical depth and strong market potential, this remarkable dollar stands as a rewarding pursuit and a lasting symbol of America's rich heritage. And secondly, at the turn of the millennium, as the United States stepped into the year 2000 filled with technological optimism and Y2K anxieties fading into relief, the U.S. Mint introduced a coin that would quietly become one of the most talked-about modern collectibles, the Sacagawea dollar. Golden in appearance but not in composition, this coin symbolized a new era of American coinage, replacing the unpopular Susan B. Anthony dollar with something more visually striking and historically meaningful. Yet, beneath its common circulation story lies a far more intriguing narrative, especially when we examine a 2000 Denver minted example that has survived with scratches and natural toning, carrying with it the marks of real-world use and the hidden potential of rarity. The Sacagawea dollar series itself was born from a desire to honor Sacagawea, the Shoshone woman who played a critical role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. Designed by sculptor Glenna Goodacker, the obverse presents a warm and human portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, while the reverse, designed by Thomas D. Rogers Sr., features a soaring eagle encircled by 17 stars representing the states at the time of the expedition. The artistry marked a departure from rigid coin portraits, giving the coin a more lifelike and emotional presence, which has since earned admiration among collectors and historians alike. When it comes to mintage, the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar was produced in large numbers, with over 518 million coins struck at the Denver Mint. On paper, such a high mintage suggests a coin that should remain common and affordable. However, experienced collectors understand that mintage figures alone never define true rarity. What matters far more is how many coins survived in collectible condition, how well they were struck, and whether they exhibit any unique or rare characteristics that separate them from the millions of others. This is where survival rate and condition come into play. Most Sacagawea dollars entered circulation quickly, often suffering heavy contact marks, scratches, and dulling of their original luster. A scratched and toned example, like the one in focus, tells a story of circulation, but also opens the door to a fascinating possibility: hidden rarity. Natural toning, especially when evenly distributed, can sometimes enhance desirability, while excessive damage typically lowers value. Yet, in rare cases, even circulated coins become highly valuable if they carry a recognized error or variety. The year 2000 is particularly important for Sacagawea dollars because it introduced several notable varieties and minting anomalies. Among the most famous is the Cheerios dollar, a rare variety distributed in cereal boxes as part of a promotion, featuring enhanced eagle tail feathers on the reverse. While those were struck in Philadelphia, Denver issues are not exempt from collectible varieties. Errors such as doubled dies, die cracks, off-center strikes, and planchet issues have been documented. A doubled die occurs during the hubbing process when the die receives multiple misaligned impressions, resulting in visible doubling in the design. Die cracks form after repeated stress during striking, leaving raised lines on the coin. Off-center strikes happen when the planchet is not properly aligned during the minting process, creating a dramatic and highly collectible error. Minting errors themselves are the result of a complex and high-speed production system. Dies are created by transferring designs from a master hub, and any misalignment during this process can produce doubling. Although modern mint marks are no longer hand-punched, mechanical issues can still lead to anomalies. Additionally, the high pressure used to strike coins can cause dies to wear, crack, or shift over time, leading to a range of collectible imperfections. These errors, especially when bold and visible, can transform an otherwise common coin into a standout piece. For circulated coins like a scratched and toned 2000 D Sacagawea dollar, value varies widely depending on underlying features. In typical fine to very fine condition, such coins often trade at or slightly above face value. In about uncirculated condition, they may reach a few dollars. However, if a coin displays a recognized variety or a strong mint error, values can rise significantly, sometimes reaching into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Professional grading plays a critical role here, as authentication and condition assessment by services like PCGS or NGC can dramatically influence market confidence and pricing. Auction records further illustrate how extraordinary examples command premium prices. While standard 2000 D Sacagawea dollars rarely make headlines, error coins and high-grade specimens have achieved impressive results. Coins with dramatic off-center strikes, major doubled dies, or pristine mint state grades with exceptional eye appeal have been known to attract competitive bidding. These results are often driven by registry set collectors, individuals who compete to assemble the highest graded sets, pushing prices upward for the finest known examples. Provenance and visual impact also contribute heavily, as collectors are drawn to coins with a story and standout appearance. Beyond condition and errors, the 2000 D Sacagawea dollar's allure is amplified by its place within the broader narrative of modern U.S. coinage and the human connection it represents. Collectors are drawn not only to the technical aspects of strike quality and mint anomalies, but also to the coin's story. How a woman who guided Lewis and Clark across an unknown continent is immortalized on a piece of circulating currency, surviving decades of handling and changing hands countless times. The interplay between historical significance and numismatic rarity creates a compelling dynamic. A scratched, toned coin may appear modest at first glance, yet under careful scrutiny, it reveals the subtle beauty of natural wear, hints of original luster, and potential hidden errors that only a trained eye can detect. The story of a scratched and toned 2000 D Sacagawea dollar is a reminder that value in coin collecting is rarely obvious at first glance. What appears to be a simple, circulated dollar can hold hidden significance through rarity, error characteristics, or collector demand. Under the right circumstances, even a modern coin can transcend its face value and become a prized collectible. It is this blend of history, artistry, and the unpredictable nature of minting that continues to captivate collectors and transform everyday coins into extraordinary treasures. And thirdly, we're diving into a fascinating chapter of American coinage history, the most valuable and sought-after United States ultra-rare Sacagawea dollars. The 2011 Native American dollar, Wampanoag Treaty edition from the Denver D Mint. This coin is not only a piece of monetary history, but also a testament to the rich cultural narratives embedded in U.S. coin design, making it an essential highlight for both serious collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Its unique story and scarcity make it a compelling centerpiece in any numismatic collection. The 2011 Wampanoag Treaty Sacagawea dollar represents a pivotal moment in the U.S. Mint's Native American dollar series, which began in 2009 with the goal of celebrating Native American contributions to the nation's history and culture. By 2011, the series had established itself as a remarkable avenue for collectors seeking coins with both artistic merit and historical significance. The Denver D Mint, known for producing high-quality coins with meticulous attention to detail, played a crucial role in bringing this edition to life. The Wampanoag Treaty coin commemorates the historic 1621 peace treaty between the Wampanoag tribe and the Plymouth settlers, a landmark moment in early American history. This context alone imbues the coin with a narrative depth that goes far beyond its monetary value, making it a collectible piece steeped in both history and artistry. On the obverse of this coin, we see the familiar portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, a design originally introduced in 2000. Her serene expression and the fluidity of her hair and clothing reflect the Mint's dedication to honoring her legacy as a guide and interpreter. Turning to the reverse, the Wampanoag Treaty design stands out for its intricate depiction of a ceremonial meeting scene, showing Wampanoag leaders and settlers seated together in a moment of diplomacy and cultural exchange. The detailing in clothing, facial expressions, and the surrounding environment is remarkable for a circulating coin, and the Denver D Mint's precision in striking ensures that even the finer lines remain crisp and well-defined. This level of artistry is part of what makes this edition especially attractive to collectors. When it comes to rarity, the 2011 Denver D Wampanoag Treaty Sacagawea dollar is particularly elusive in higher-grade conditions. While millions of Sacagawea dollars were minted for general circulation, the combination of this specific year, the Denver D mint mark, and coins that have avoided heavy circulation makes high-quality examples exceptionally rare. Many coins from this era were used extensively, leading to scuffing, toning, and other signs of wear, which reduces their appeal to collectors seeking pristine specimens. The survival rate of uncirculated or near-uncirculated coins in this series is therefore limited, enhancing both their desirability and market value. Collector demand for this coin is further amplified by its cultural and historical resonance. Numismatists are drawn to pieces that tell a story, and the Wampanoag Treaty coin captures a significant moment in early colonial history, emphasizing diplomacy, cooperation, and the role of Native American nations in shaping the fledgling United States. Within the broader Native American dollar series, this coin stands out as a highlight due to its narrative weight and the finesse of its design. Experienced collectors often view it as a must-have piece, while newer collectors are increasingly intrigued by the combination of history, artistry, and scarcity it represents. In terms of market value, the 2011 Denver D Wampanoag Treaty Sacagawea dollar has demonstrated a notable upward trajectory. Circulated examples typically range from $1,000 to $5,000, depending on wear and eye appeal, while uncirculated or professionally graded coins can command significantly higher premiums. Coins in near-mint condition, particularly those with full luster and minimal surface marks, have been known to sell in the $4,000 to $7,000 range, with top-tier graded specimens reaching well above $90,000 in private sales or auction settings. Factors like toning, strike quality, and eye appeal further influence value, making each coin a unique investment for collectors who prioritize condition and rarity. For collectors looking to acquire this coin, focus is key. Prioritize specimens with sharp details, bright luster, and minimal handling marks. Grading from reputable services can add to both authenticity and resale value, while coins with rich, natural toning often appeal to collectors seeking aesthetic beauty alongside historical significance. When searching for the 2011 Denver D Wampanoag Treaty coin, check specialized coin shows, online numismatic marketplaces, and local coin dealers who maintain well-curated inventories. Patience and a keen eye for condition are critical, as even small differences in quality can drastically affect desirability and price. It's also worth noting that understanding the coin's story enhances the collecting experience. Knowing the significance of the 1621 Wampanoag Treaty, the challenges of early colonial diplomacy, and Sacagawea's enduring legacy enriches the appreciation of this piece beyond its monetary worth. This combination of historical insight and numismatic value is precisely what elevates the Wampanoag Treaty coin above other circulating dollars from the same era. Collectors are not just purchasing a coin, they are securing a tangible link to an important cultural narrative that continues to resonate today. Beyond its aesthetic and historical significance, the 2011 Denver D Wampanoag Treaty Sacagawea dollar also offers an interesting glimpse into the production techniques of modern U.S. coinage. The Denver Mint employed advanced die-striking technology to ensure precise detail in both the obverse and reverse designs, which is particularly evident in the finely rendered expressions of the Wampanoag leaders and the intricate folds of Sacagawea's clothing. Even small imperfections, such as subtle die cracks or planchet variations, can increase the coin's appeal to certain collectors who value unique characteristics in otherwise standard issues. This blend of artistry, craftsmanship, and occasional minting anomalies adds an extra layer of intrigue, making each coin in circulation not just a monetary piece, but also a collectible artifact with its own story to tell. For collectors looking to understand long-term value potential, this coin represents more than just its current market price. Historical trends in the Native American dollar series suggest that well-preserved coins, particularly those from earlier issues like the 2011 Wampanoag Treaty, have consistently appreciated over time due to limited high-grade survival and sustained collector interest. Coins that maintain full luster, sharp strike detail, and minimal handling marks can become centerpiece acquisitions in a numismatic portfolio. Additionally, The educational and cultural significance of the coin ensures that it remains relevant to both history enthusiasts and collectors, creating a steady demand that reinforces its status as an ultra-rare and highly sought-after piece. The 2011 Denver D Wampanoag Treaty Sacagawea dollar represents a perfect convergence of rarity, historical significance, and aesthetic appeal. Its scarcity in high-grade condition, the meticulous artistry of the mint, and the compelling story it embodies make it a standout in the Native American dollar series. Whether you are a seasoned collector adding a prized piece to your cabinet or a newcomer exploring the richness of U.S. coinage, this coin offers both a tangible connection to the past and a rewarding numismatic investment. Its value, historical depth, and collector appeal make it an enduring treasure for anyone passionate about American coin history. And fourthly, among the pantheon of modern American coinage, few pieces captivate the numismatic community with such fervent intensity as the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar, a fascinating and highly sought-after treasure that has ascended to near-legendary status among collectors who prize rarity, historical resonance, and the thrill of the hunt. This golden-hued dollar, bearing the tiny P mint mark of the Philadelphia Mint, represents a dramatic departure from the staid presidential and Susan B. Anthony dollars that preceded it, and its appeal lies not merely in its striking beauty, but in the confluence of low-mintage figures, a unique alloy composition, and a growing awareness that certain specimens from this year are far scarcer than their official numbers suggest. Enthusiasts have come to recognize that the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar, especially in pristine uncirculated condition, is no ordinary pocket change, but a genuine prize that bridges the gap between accessible modern collecting and the rarefied air of high-stakes numismatics, where condition and eye appeal dictate values that can soar into the thousands. The historical context of the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar is rooted in a bold late 1990s initiative by the United States Mint to revitalize the dollar coin, a denomination that had long struggled with public acceptance, and the program was officially launched in 2000 to honor the young Shoshone woman Sacagawea, who served as an indispensable guide and interpreter for the Lewis and Clark expedition of 1804 to 1806. By the year 2001, the Mint was still in the early, hopeful phase of this series, striking coins at the Philadelphia facility with the expectation that they would circulate widely. Yet the American public's lukewarm reception meant that production numbers remained modest compared to the vast quantities of quarters or pennies. The 2001 P issue, with a total mintage of 62,468,000 pieces, might seem large at first glance, but what truly sets this coin apart is the startling scarcity of high-grade, unblemished examples, as most were either released into commerce where they suffered the inevitable scratches, bag marks, and wear, or were hoarded in less than ideal conditions. Unlike the earlier 2000 P issues that saw extensive promotional distribution, the 2001 P dollars were largely fed into bank channels and used in vending machines, leading to a survival rate in gem uncirculated condition that is astonishingly low, a fact that positions this coin as a tangible connection to a moment when the Mint still believed it could make the dollar coin a household staple. Turning to its unique features, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar is a masterpiece of numismatic artistry, designed by sculptor Glenna Goodacker for the obverse and Thomas D. Rogers for the reverse, and it immediately commands attention with its distinctive golden color, a result of the manganese brass-clad composition that gives the coin a warm, rich luster unlike any other modern U.S. coin. The obverse presents a stunning, dignified portrait of Sacagawea carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste Charbonneau, on her back, her gaze directed confidently into the future, while the reverse depicts a soaring bald eagle encircled by 17 stars, representing each state in the Union at the time of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Struck on a planchet weighing 8.1 grams and measuring 26.5 millimeters in diameter, the coin's edge is plain rather than reeded, and in mint state 65 or higher, the fields exhibit a deep, satiny glow that accentuates every delicate hair on Sacagawea's braids and every feather on the eagle's wing. For the discerning collector, the Philadelphia P mint mark appears just below the date on the obverse, and while no major die varieties like a double die are known for this year, the sheer difficulty of finding a specimen without distracting contact marks or carbon spotting makes any truly gem-quality 2001 P a visual triumph. When discussing rarity and condition, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar presents a fascinating paradox. While the mintage of over 62 million coins suggests abundance, the number of examples that survive in gem uncirculated condition, specifically graded MS66 or higher by third-party services like P Sacagawea or NGC, is vanishingly small, with population reports often showing fewer than a few hundred pieces at the MS67 level and single-digit examples at MS68 or above. This scarcity stems from the coin's intended circulation, as most 2001 P dollars were dumped into bags and bins where they banged against each other, creating the bag marks that plague nearly all examples, and the soft golden alloy, while beautiful, is prone to showing even the slightest imperfection. Furthermore, the mint's quality control in 2001 was inconsistent, with many coins exhibiting weak strikes, especially on the high points of Sacagawea's face and the eagle's breast feathers, meaning that a fully struck, mark-free, lustrous example is the numismatic equivalent of a needle in a haystack. The challenge of finding such a pristine specimen is what drives dedicated collectors to spend years searching through certified holders, and it is this extreme condition rarity, far more than the base mintage, that elevates the 2001 P to the status of a modern key date, with the finest known pieces commanding a substantial premium over their face value. In terms of market value, the 2001 P Sacagawea dollar in typical circulated condition can still be found for its face value of $1. But the moment one enters the realm of mint state grades, the prices climb dramatically, with an MS65 example typically selling for $20 to $30, while an MS66 jumps to $100 to $200, and an MS67, which is considered exceptionally rare, regularly fetches between $1,000 and $2,500 at auction. For the absolute finest specimens graded MS68, the value soars into the range of $4,000 to $8,000, and in 2021, a single 2001 P Sacagawea dollar graded MS68 by P Sacagawea realized over $7,500 at a major numismatic auction, a testament to how fervently collectors will pursue perfection in this series. These values have shown steady appreciation over the past decade, driven by the increasing recognition that high-grade modern dollars are among the last true bargains in numismatics, and as more collectors build registry sets, the demand for top-pop 2001 P coins only intensifies. The coin's historical importance as a tribute to Sacagawea, combined with its stunning visual appeal when preserved in near-flawless condition, ensures that it will continue to appreciate, making it not just a collectible, but a sound investment for those with the patience and resources to secure a certified gem. For collectors seeking to add this prized treasure to their holdings, the first and most critical piece of advice is to prioritize certified coins from P Sacagawea, NGC, or Anax, as raw, ungraded examples are almost impossible to evaluate accurately for the subtle luster and contact mark-free surfaces that define the highest grades. When examining a potential purchase, pay close attention to the strike quality, looking for full feather detail on the eagle and complete hairlines on Sacagawea's head, and be wary of coins with any signs of spotting, discoloration, or the dreaded orange peel effect that can plague the alloy. Reputable dealers at major shows like the ANA World's Fair of Money or established online auction houses, such as Heritage Auctions and Great Collections, are the safest venues, and it is wise to review population reports to understand just how few examples exist in MS67 and above, as this knowledge will help you avoid overpaying for a common MS65. Once acquired, store the coin in its original certified holder, away from direct sunlight and extreme temperature changes, and never handle the coin directly, as the oils from your fingers can permanently stain the golden surface. Engaging with online forums such as the Coin Community or the P Sacagawea Set Registry message boards can provide invaluable insights into market trends, upcoming auction opportunities, and the nuances of building a complete Sacagawea dollar collection. The 2001 P Sacagawea dollar stands as a remarkable blend of American history, exquisite artistry, and genuine rarity, a coin that rewards the dedicated collector with both aesthetic pleasure and the quiet confidence of owning a piece that grows more valuable with each passing year. Its worth is not merely measured in the thousands of dollars that a flawless MS68 example can command, but in the story it tells of a young Native American woman whose courage and resilience helped shape a nation, and in the challenge it presents to find a specimen that has survived 2 decades without a single blemish. For numismatists worldwide, This coin represents the very essence of the hobby, the thrill of pursuing a treasure that is common enough to be familiar, but rare enough in top condition to be genuinely elusive. Whether you are a seasoned collector building a registry set or a newcomer captivated by the golden glow of Sacagawea's portrait, the 2001 P dollar in superb gem condition is a rewarding and lasting addition to any cabinet, a treasure that will be cherished by future generations as a high-water mark of modern American minting. As the market continues to recognize the extraordinary scarcity of pristine examples, now is the time to seek out this numismatic gem, for its value and its legend are only poised to grow.